I joined the organization in 1959, Philips was a very small organization. And consequently, the opportunities that were coming to people that were there at the time were much more rapid than they became when the company became larger, more people working in it, etc. I would say that if you really are working in a company, then you need to be ready to make mistakes and learn from them. Always take an opportunity and convert it to an advantage. Communication is perhaps the most important facet that any manager must learn, because you do need to be able to communicate precisely and still not be boring, and people should be able to accept what you're saying. You see, if you're interested in the subject, then you tend to be able to take it in your stride a lot more easily than if you're not interested. With me, I live, eat, dream, work only with lighting. It could be organization, the structuring of a company. It could be brand establishment. It could be marketing. It could have been promotion. So with each organization, there has been a different approach and a different subject that interests me. My determining factor was, is the task or is the advice that they're seeking such that I can contribute? And secondly, does it meet with the values that I have? During our time, there was a lot that was happening in the country, and therefore there was a great amount of interest in politics, in the social developments of the country, and so on. So all these political voices were a great interest to us, because we wanted to move out of college and participate in the development of our country at the time. Remember that we are talking about the early 50s, and at that time India had just got its independence, and everybody was interested to see that the country made progress. So I would say my college days was more extracurricular than it was scholastic. I took economics as a subject, but I can honestly say that it was basically the political science that interested me at the time. Aruna, Asaf Ali, Vijayalakshmi Pandit among the women leaders of the country. I recall having walked across to Birla House to listen to Mahatma Gandhi. When you ask me who were your role models, I would say these were all our role models. They were dedicated, interested, and they're all names of history for you, but they come alive in my mind when I think about my college days. Your whole existence and your future, whether you're working in a company or whether you're working for the government or whether you're working even for a non-government organization like an NGO, has to be based on solid foundations of a value. And that value should be ethically correct, because then only you will be making a contribution.